This is Holly Gage, and today we're going to talk about the magical transformation of turning precious metal clay into a piece of solid silver with the use of a torch and heat. I wanted to start out letting you know what size this is. And what we're going to do is measure the before and after we torch fire. Because what happens is the fine particles of silver sinter together to make a solid. We need a butane fuel source. I have a torch head that attaches right to the fuel source. So we'll attach that right there. So this is a fire brick. I have above a fan. Back. Roll your sleeves up and have protective glasses on. Let me show you how to turn on this torch. So you're going to turn the nozzle and ignite the flame. What you're looking for, it's right above that blue cone where it's the hottest. So the first thing that you want to do is circle your piece. And what we're going to do is remove the binder. And we're waiting for it to get dark, smoke, and then the fire. Metal clay is made of fine particles of fine silver and an organic binder and water. Circling the piece. We're evenly heating it up. Now see, it's on fire. We're going to wait for that to go out. This is normal. This would happen also in a kiln. So you saw that go out. Now we're going to go directly on the piece. Now what's going to happen during this process is the piece is going to shrink. And that's because the binder is being removed. The water is being removed. And the shrinkage means that the sintering is happening. So that's very normal. But you want it to be a very even heat. So see how I continue circling the piece. You need to do this for 5 minutes to 7 minutes. Some people say that you can do it for less time, and that would be for a smaller piece. But the larger the piece, and you can't go anything above 25 grams, you want to hold this peachy color, but the one thing that you don't want is to see a mercury color, because that's actually your silver melting. And if you start to see something like that, you just pull back your flame a little bit further away. And you'll start to notice the piece looking like it's turning white after it has sintered. And that is what metal looks like after it's been fired or in the kiln. And it's not a white residue on the surface. What it is an unpolished surface. So people always say, well, how do I remove the white? And you don't remove the white, you polish the white. And the first stage with that is a brass brush. Notice I'm working in dim light because that helps you to see the color much better. When you're in bright light, it's hard to see that peachy color. Now what I'm going to do afterwards is I'm going to quench it in water. So I have that water bowl standing by. Tweezers. Oh, this is looking good. I get so excited with this process because it's magical. I mean, when I'm working with it, it can be so delicate. And then once you add the flame and fully sinter it, you could drop it on the floor. It shouldn't break. You know what? It may seem like a long time, but oh my God, it only takes 5 to 7 minutes to make a piece of metal clay jewelry come to life. Turn off the safety catch. So let's see what this looks like. So I'm going to put it in the water. And now I can touch it. How much smaller that is. Isn't that cool? Let's see how much it shrunk. I started out with 30 millimeters, and now it is 32. It shrunk 15%, which is the maximum. So that's a really great thing because we want the most shrinkage. That means our piece is very strong. So thank you for joining me. Happy torching!